show you this pipe that I've been working on. This was the pipe, and it was coming along real good until I was drilling the hole out, drilling for the bowl. And when I did, the bit caught on it and shattered it and broke it into quite a few pieces. I don't know, I may drill this out, do something a little different here and try to make a smaller pipe out of it, but stay tuned. I'm working on the lathe today, trying to carve another one out. Never done any woodworking on the lathe. I've never done any woodwork on the lathe before, but I'm the kind of person that if you don't try something, you'll never learn, and you always are learning. You're always trying new things, and so don't get pigeonholed into staying just with one thing that you've never done before. Don't get pigeonholed into something that makes you feel comfortable. Go with something that's a little uncomfortable, something you've never done, and try. So that's the way it is with this lathe here. I've never done this before. This lathe was given to me, and the only thing I did was add an extension to it to make it longer. This was a small hobby lathe, and that's what I'm going to use it for, just not for anything but other than playing. So here we go. We're going to cut this down to this dimension right here. That's as far as we're going to go with that. So here we go. That feels nice. We'll try it now. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to make a little tenon here. The reason we're making this little tenon is so that when we reverse this and put it back in the chuck, it will set flat and it'll set even. And this will be where we turn this from. So stand by. Okay, this mark right here is the bottom of our bowl, so when we cut from down here up to this, we don't want to cut up into that. We want to stop about a quarter of an inch away from that line. trying to just make this kind of round over a little bit. I'm probably going to take my rasp and smooth that up a little bit. See if I can clean it with the rasp. Okay. I've got the bowl pretty much done here. I drilled a hole for the stem to go there, and there's a draw hole on the inside of the bowl, and this stem just fits in there in a pressed fit like that, but it will be held with glue. And almost through with it. I want to bend this up and then over, sort of a, I don't know, sort of an S shape, say, S curve on it there. But I think it looks good, getting that way. It's time now to bend the stem, and in order to do that, we have to soak it in a hot bath for about 30 minutes. So let's put it in the water. I've got a piece of copper wire through here to keep the tube from collapsing as it heats. In order to bend this tube, this stem into a pleasing form, we cut a template out, and it doesn't have to be anything other than a board cut with the rough shape that you'd like for it to be. And I thought just this gentle S curve would be plenty for it. And so we'll see. Okay, let's take it out and move it over to the jig where we have it jig set up and ready to go. This is hot, so be careful with it. Drain all the water out of it that you can. Let's go to the jig. Kind of force it into this just a little bit here, a little bit at a time. You don't want to crack it. You just want to get it in there. And once you have it in there, you can tighten it up to form it. Let's turn our timer off. It says it's time to take it out of the water. Stop that timer. We'll continue to form this. Tighten this form up. And I think we have the shape that we want. I think we'll leave it set the rest of the night and let it just relax into that form, and it'll once it sets overnight and all the moisture's out of it, it'll set and it'll stay there. Okay, it's been overnight now, and we're going to open this up and see just how well it did. So here we go. Take our clamps off. There you have it. It did real good. We got a little bit of a problem though. Got a crack right there and right there. I think we can overcome that though. Looks pretty good. Got a few minor problems, but we'll overcome those. We can glue and sand this. It'll never be noticed. That's what we'll do.